This is the matchup he wants right here.
Look at the hander.
That's what he wants.
Look at the score. Foul. Count it.
And he's having words for the Mavericks bench. He's looking at them all.
NBA fans, what's good? You are now rocking with the best. Ro Parrish in Studio B. It is Playoff Central Live, presented by AT&T 5G, along with Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell. We've just witnessed the Phoenix Suns go up 2-0, a 20-point victory in Game 2. They shoot a franchise record, Coach, 64%. That is now 8 straight games. They've shot over 50% in the playoffs. Their 11 straight wins against the Mavs. Both Chris Paul and Devin Booker have 20 points in the second half. Huge game for these Phoenix Suns. What are your takeaways from this victory?
Just how good Phoenix is. They've been the best team the last 2 years. Chris Paul has been unbelievable. Devin Booker's back and he looks healthy right now. But their defense. And look, they can survive Luka playing as great as he's playing right now because they have shut everyone else down, and Luka getting his 30, 35 is really not making a dent in this game, because if you look at the final score and look at the game throughout, Phoenix has controlled the tempo, the pace, the score. They're just having their way right now with Dallas.
Yes, they are doing that. I mean, when you're shooting the lights out like they are, I mean, hey, I don't want to go ahead and get ahead of myself because we still have to go to Dallas, but there's some people out there on the social media saying brooms and brooms and brooms.
Well, Ro, this is what's amazing to me. Phoenix doesn't have the quote-unquote superstars like other teams have. But what they have at every position is very good players. You look at Devin Booker's an all-star, Chris Paul an all-star, but that rest of that roster, they just got very good players. And so when you try to take Devin Booker or Chris Paul away, the others just kill you because they may not have that star by their name, but they are very, very good players. And so I'm starting to wonder, is the best way now to put together an NBA team, instead of trying to find 2 or 3 superstars, get you one star, build around him with a good player at every position, and look at what Phoenix is doing right now.
Well, I mean, Phoenix, when you look at it for the most part, Chris Paul, of course, came there via trade, but Devin Booker drafted there. DeAndre Ayton drafted there. We look at somebody like Bridges, not drafted but acquired on draft night. So they pretty much built everything from within. Cam Johnson also drafted by that team. So I know super teams was the thing for a while, but now Phoenix is showing that you can win in other ways.
The old-fashioned way, by doing your homework, scouting, then going out drafting, developing. Build your championship team the old-fashioned way instead of trying to do it the quick, fast, and easy way.
The old-fashioned way, it still gets it done. The Phoenix Suns, again, getting the victory. Now going to the other side, Luka, again, highest scoring average in NBA history, tied with Michael Jordan. Not bad company. Again, 35 points tonight. Luka can get anywhere he wants at any time.
Where'd he get you? You got beat by 20 tonight. I mean,
right.
Look, bro, Luka's been unbelievable. Great field percentage, 13 for 22. You can't complain about that. 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 35 points. But guess what? It's not doing anything for you. All it's doing right now, he's putting up numbers, but you're getting beat. And at the end of the day, Chris Paul said it after game 1, Luka can put up these type of numbers. As long as we get the win and advance to the next round, that's all that's important come playoff time.
Hey, survive in advance, that's what you want to do. The Phoenix Suns 2 games closer to doing that, to returning to the Western Conference Finals as they did last season. So that said, just in case you're tuning in late, let's show you the highlights, how it went down in the Valley of the Sun in Game 2. The Dallas Mavericks going there. See if they can tie the series. Obviously, you know what happened already. Luka, huge game, 45 points in Game 1. Devin Booker not shooting the 3-ball great in the last 2 games. That would change in this one. Sparks quick like an arsonist, and he poses on him. Coach, what you gonna do with D-Book?
Well, you better put somebody tall on him. You can't put a little guy on Devin Booker. He's just gonna rise up and shoot over.
Speaking of rise up, that's what Luka does. He put on an absolute clinic in the first. You ain't a crook, son. You just a shook one. Feet work.
Look at he's just too big, bro. Look at that.
Flex on him one time.
Just too big.
Big boned it. He's not chubby.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson.
Look at the little man with the jump hook in the paint.
Hey, somewhere Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is smiling. Davis Bertans, part of a 10-0 Mavericks run. Dallas in control. Luka the Don still doing work, Coach.
Yeah, man. He knows with those big guys. He's just trying to line them up for that 3. Hand down, man down. 5
threes. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. 77 in your program, number 1 in your heart if you're a Mavericks fan. The Mavericks are up 54-49. Luka had 24 at halftime, and then Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought we was finished? Devin Booker, 3-ball. The Devin Booker show will begin, Coach.
Yeah, Book got hot in that third quarter, man. This is when they put the metal on Dallas right there. And I like that play right there. What I mean by others, creating opportunities for your teammates other than Chris Paul and Devin Booker.
Speaking of Chris Paul, on point like the RZA rings, Luka will go to the locker room momentarily.
You know what, Ro? I'm getting sick of these players getting into it with the fans, man. They need to stop having these rabbit ears.
Yeah, well, hey, Luka would eventually return back to the court, but ultimately it wouldn't matter. Because these Suns, they know how to run and get out.
I think the commissioner going to have to start suspending people. These fines are not big enough. You start taking game checks away from them, they'll stop.
Chris Paul in the fourth quarter.
Too easy.
Pulls on him. As Dennis Scott says, leave it.
Too easy.
The Phoenix Suns shoot 52% from three, knock down 13 of those as they get the Game 2 victory. They win by 20. Booker, 30. Chris Paul, 28. Very impressive victory for the Phoenix Suns, who continue their winning ways. They won 11 straight against these Dallas Mavs. After the game, head coach Monty Williams at the podium.
Coach, there's a lot of areas I could go with this. You could start with the fouls, you could start with the threes, but that fourth quarter, just considering how the guys finished game one, how impressed were you that they were able to dial it up another level?
Obviously, you have to be not just impressed, but proud of the way that we continue to win games mentally. I thought the shots that they hit in the first half, that can deflate you when you're playing that hard, and a guy or guys continue to hit shots. To only be down 2 points said a lot about, one, our defense and our ability to just hold the line. But then in the fourth quarter, totally different than the other night. But I thought it started early in the third. Book came out and hit 2 big threes. There was a point in the third where we had like 6 consecutive ISO stops, and that gave us a lot of energy. We kind of drew the line in the sand as far as guarding one-on-one. And then we just had a number of contributions. Ish came in, Busy came in and gave us great energy. And Chris, the way he just continues to pick that spot when it's time to take over is really impressive. But just mentally, I thought we stayed with it, but I thought we got a lot of confidence from our defense in the second half. I think when we took the starters out at the end, I think they had like 35 points in the second half. That's really hard to do against a team that can shoot it and execute the way that they do.
But just to follow up on the foul, though, there's so many offensive fouls. How were guys able to mentally get through that? Because, it seemed like there was 3 within like 35 seconds.
Yeah, it can take your rhythm when you're trying to play offense and you commit that many offensive fouls or a charge, or somebody's just in your way and you run them over, because instead of playing, you're looking to see where that guy is and you're out there thinking, as opposed to